Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. I have a Oracle card for you. This is from the Raise Your Vibration card, or Oracle deck actually, and it's called Clear Your Karma. Okay, we're going to talk about that because, you know, in all of my videos, I always say, oh, that person's got a lot of karma to pay back. We all have karma to pay back, and you have to pay it back on this earth before you pass away. And then after you pass away, you, excuse me, you go to the second judgment, which is when you stand before God, and then you're judged again. Okay, that's the final judgment. The second judgment is the final judgment. But when you're here, you have karma to pay. Okay, so what is karma? Karma is something you build every time you do something wrong, whether you do it wrong against God, or you do it wrong against another person, or just plain wrong. You're building karma you have to pay back. Karma's real, y'all. It does exist, and it does come and get you, bite you in the butt. Okay, so this is clear your karma. You can actually clear that. You can actually get rid of karma. How do you do that? Well, in order to clear your karma, you have to wrong your right. Okay, how do you wrong your right? You have to go undo what you did. Sometimes it's almost impossible to undo what you did, but you can make amends with people. You can change things around. Like, okay, like let's talk about Diddy. He's got some hellish karma to pay. But he can still make amends by changing it. He can't give back what he stole from people. The things he did, he can't give that back as far as their body is concerned, but he can still make amends with God. He can be sorry for what he's done and right some of the wrongs he did. Only his job is going to be very tough to clear. But you can't clear karma. Like, let's say you cause somebody some kind of pain. You can go to them and say, hey, I'm sorry for what I done. What can I do to help you? How can I make things better? And then actually do the thing that needs to be done to make it better. That's how you clear that karma. Okay? A lot of you think that you don't have karma. You do. Believe me. Everyone has karma, including me. Okay? Everyone has karma to pay. But I know how to clear my karma. I know how to talk to God because God's the one that sent me here. All right? He's the one that sent me here to give you these messages. So I know how to clear karma. But believe me, don't think that I'm perfect, because I'm not perfect. I do things too. But I think before I do, because I know karma is real, and I know that it can come back and get you in a really bad way. So if you're one of those people that are constantly building karma, you better start working on it before you cross over. Because once you cross over, you can't undo that karma. You're going to have to pay for that in a very big way. All right? So think about your actions before you do them. Think about what consequences it's going to cause for you and for other people. Think about what you say, what comes out of your mouth. Is it going to cause hurt and pain to other people, to yourself, to your family members? You have to think before you speak. You have to think before you act. All right? And that's how you prevent karma from building. But how do you clear karma? Okay? You have to undo what you did. Okay? That's by apologizing. That's by going back and making something right. Something you did wrong, make it right. Kind of undo it. Actually, it's very easy to clear if you just have the right mindset and have the intent in your heart that you're really sorry for what you've done, and then you go back and undo it. I know a lot of people right now that have a lot of karma. Like, these are real people that I know, and I'm like, oh my God, the things they're going to suffer. Because, I'm psychic, and I can see what's coming in for them, and I'm like, oh my goodness, they got some stuff coming. I see that for a lot of people here on the internet too, that are creating terrible karma for themselves, and I'm like, if they only could see what I can see, what's coming for them, they would probably change. They would, even acting a certain way or being a certain way, you're building karma. Okay. What I mean by that is if you're acting very arrogant or acting in a way that's hurting other people or acting like an a-hole, I mean, there's a lot of ways that people act that actually make you build karma. You wouldn't think that it does, but it actually does. You build karma by being an a-hole, by acting like an a-hole, by acting arrogant, by acting, a certain way. You're building karma. If God doesn't like something, for you to act a certain way or do a certain thing or say a certain thing, why do you think you wouldn't build karma? See, that's what I'm saying. If you're not living by the way he wants you to live, then you're building karma. Okay? So think about how you act. Think about what you do. Think about the things you say. Because other than that, you are building karma. The period. Plain and simple. That's the only way I can put it. But you can clear it. You can clear it by undoing the things that you've done, fixing the things that you've said to people that have hurt people, that have caused people pain. Sometimes you cause people pain and you don't even know it, by certain things you've done or said. And you can always ask God to show you the way. You can always pray, which is something you should be doing anyway. You should always be praying to God at least once a day with him. Not to him, but with him. All right? There's a difference. You don't pray to him, you pray with him. All right? Talk to him. He's your best friend. All right? Ask him to lead you in the right direction, to say the right things, to do the right things. That way, that way you won't build that karma. Anyway, that's your oracle message for today. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I know I did. I had tons of family relatives here. We had a great time. We watched some great movies as well and had a whole bunch of food. I did a live a while ago. It was just very short because I'm extremely tired and I still got a lot more to do here at the house. But anyway, I'll be back on tomorrow and y'all have a blessed night and have a happy holiday. Thank you for coming. If you want that personal reading, I'm still doing the $10 special. You can text me with the number that's down below. Please text. Don't call. If you call, I'm not going to answer. Plain and simple. I'm not going to answer because I get a lot of spam calls. So text and I'll tell me who you are, that you want the reading, and I'll call you back. If you call, I will not answer. If you send a weird message, it'll get blocked. I don't read them. I just block automatically. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.